Hey, what's going on YouTube? Welcome to Garnett-Tools. A while ago, I did a video about how to warranty one of these batteries directly through Milwaukee. But what are you supposed to do if your battery is no longer under warranty? Well, stick around while I show you how to fix one of these bad boys on your own. But before we get started, make sure you subscribe if you're not already and hit that bell to be notified of all my latest uploads. Okay, so when it comes to rebuilding these two batteries, the process here is really simple. Now, I want to go ahead and put a disclaimer here and say if you're not comfortable with messing with these lithium-ion batteries, don't do it. That's a full disclaimer. This process is really simple. Because what we're going to do is simply take these battery packs, these arrays, out of the case and put new cases on them. But if you're not comfortable with doing that and you feel like you would nick something or short something, just do not do it. You're going to need to be very careful when messing with batteries like this. That's just a disclaimer. But the process in doing this is very, 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 very simple. So we're going to start with the old one. Here I have a new battery. This is a newer design with the screw in the bottom of it. It's a 3 amp hour Milwaukee M12 battery, and this is the older style that has this housing clamped on top of it like so. So if this is yours and yours is somewhat like this with it clamped together like this, all you're going to need to do is you see these little tabs here, take a screwdriver and like kind of try to pop that cap off. And it'll be fairly simple once you bust these, get over those broken tabs, and you can just pull that top piece off, and exposed is your battery. Now mine was already broken like that. But then you could discard this bottom black piece. We don't need it. We have new stuff for that. And sometimes you get lucky and this just pulls out of here. This one will not. So all you're going to need to do is very carefully, right? Take and push, blam. And there you see, that's one of there's these 3 exposed holes here. Just push on the bottom of that. And out comes your battery pack. For you guys that want to nerd out and see what kind of cells are in these things, in the older style, it's the LG. We'll take the newer style part and see what's in there. But these are going to be LG cells. Now, that's that one. Now, with this one, you're going to have to, if this bottom piece is still attached, you're going to need to remove that screw with a tamper-proof Torx is what that is. But mine is broken, and I don't have the tamper-proof Torx right now. So I'm going to use PLIERS and just unscrew that thing, because we need that out of the way so we can get the pack out. See, right now that screw would impede the pack. So with that screw out, now you can hear that it's very loose in there, and you can see that it's loose, and it looks like it might just be these tabs that are holding it up in there. Let's see here. Yep, and that was it. As soon as you push those tabs down, out it comes, and you can just slip that off of there. Now, one thing I do want to note is that on the newer style, the bottom has this very thick pad glued to the bottom of the cells. On the older style, it's not there because it's actually in that casing. The new casing does not come with that rubber, so be aware of that. But here's the new piece, and the new piece is, let me clean this up here so we can get a little, see what I'm talking about here. But here's we're actually going to do what I know works first. So we're going to do the older style first. So, okay. We actually forgot some. So the older style and the newer style, here's the top boards. The newer style, as you can see, the PCB, or printed circuit board, is quite a bit different than the older style. And they have Samsung sales in the 3.0. But we're going to do the older style. We're going to rebuild it first. So this new kit, this is the product number I had to order. And I'll put links in the description, or links in the description to that on Amazon. But it's going to come with a new board, as you can see. And as you can tell, like quite immediately, I can tell that if I tried to put this board on there, I would have to break this end piece off right here. Yeah. You would have to break that off to even use it. But let's see. Yeah, it's different. It's a copy, obviously. Colors are similar, but the part number is not the same. So I wouldn't even, like, if this was your problem, this might fix it. But if you don't need to use this, I wouldn't go out of my way and do it. And like I said, the scope of this video is not covering replacing these cells on this thing. It's just replacing the housing. So all you're going to need to do is make sure you align this whole front piece with this front tab and the sticker. Make sure that's front, because this pack will fit in there anyway. Make sure you align that up. And with this older battery, you're going to make sure these wires are tucked down inside the case and just carefully push down, making sure it's all the way in there. After that, you're just going to put the lid on the guy, click it into place, and that's it. All you have to do from there is take this. There's a hole right here, or a void right here that corresponds to this black bottom piece, and there's this lip that we use to install that. It corresponds to the front, so that goes front, that goes back, and pop it in, and that's a fully rebuilt battery ready for use in your Milwaukee tools. So as you can see, these three are older versions I had to do. That's three of my batteries that I can use. I can now use again. They fit right in the charger. They charge up perfectly. Nothing's wrong with them. They will work. So that's that. Now let's see. We're going to learn together if this newer one will actually work in one of those cases, because it has that a little bit of a thicker pad there. See, that's not taller so it might work. It might work. But it also might not, because if you recall, the bottom of this is open. And we can't use this in that because it needs the back piece to clip into. Yeah, this probably will not work. At least I have a solution for my older ones. I wonder if there's a new housing. So just like the other one, we'll try to line this up with that. And we'll see right now if this actually will work. No. Yeah, it's gonna be too much. But what I'm gonna probably do is cut off the bottom. Therefore, it will still snap in there, and I will be down. Yeah. There we go. Not without making a hole in my table, but we're gonna clean up this edge. So you saw that it didn't work when I tried to put those in. We'll see what happens now. Well, of course it will work, because we're kind of mimicking how it was on there in the first place. That piece right there. But here's what we're gonna do. So just take that. Slip it in there. Yeah, and that should work. Blam. Now you see, now I have the rubber exposed, but the bad thing is I'm not gonna have no screw like that one is. But I'm pretty sure she'll still work. So yeah, that bottom rubber is, oh man, that bottom rubber is really getting us here. I don't suppose I can cut these, bust these nipples off of here. See, because that rubber should compress. And what do you know? That's it. I got her. That's it. It's still sloppily assembled, but that one is the sketchiest one. Because it's like barely, it's probably, I mean, it's locked in. Yeah, that one's probably gonna, I don't know, it feels pretty solid now. So that rubber piece on the bottom, and then I had to modify the bottom, cut the bottom off of one of these, and also bust these nipples off so all of it could go in there and give me enough space to actually click the front lip and the back piece in there. So that's how you're gonna have to do the new ones, but let's see. There we go. Just like that. And that cost me, they were like $5.90 a piece, each one of these housings. So 20 bucks. And that about wraps it up. These things all charge. Of course, links will be in the description of this video. If you like this video, make sure you drop a like, get subscribed, and consider checking out my support links down below. But I'll see you in the next one.